All right, guys, we are just trying to get my camera to focus here. And then we're going to get started. But I am having a little trouble getting it to focus. Little strange. Come on. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Please, good try. My chin. All right, good morning, everybody. Oh, let's turn this down. So it's Friday, and looks like it could possibly be kind of a nice day. I have not been out of the house in a couple of weeks, but today is the day that I need to go to grocery shopping. So I'm definitely needing to focus in and get rid of all my nervous energy about going out grocery shopping. It's just very tense in there, and it's just a really super weird vibe. Um, you can't even smile at anyone because you're underneath a mask. And normally I'm not that person, but in this climate, I would definitely like to be. So I think my intention today is, again, is to walk through with patience, right? Walk through patience for the person that may be walking the wrong way in the grocery aisle. And that's okay, because you know what? The first time I went in with the arrows, I also walked the wrong way. Just patience for everyone trying to do the best they can and claiming their right action, right? Because no one is committing these travesties against us. Everyone's just trying to figure out what their right action is. Um, so that's going to be my intention for today. Whatever's going on in your life, this is a good time to set your intention for that. All right, maybe take a few sips of tea or water or both. So this class today is going to be pretty heavy in balance work. We're going to, of course, warm up in the usual way. And then, yeah, we're going to definitely look at some balance postures. With the world today being how that we have to just keep adjusting and keep being okay with not knowing, I think balance is a great thing to work on. So let's just start by sitting in a really comfortable seated position, again, engaging those core muscles, right? So it takes a little bit of work to sit here. Good. Let's just take a few moments, right? Focusing into everything that we just spoke about, or maybe you have your own thing going on, which I'm sure you do. And just taking a moment to focus in there, right? Taking a little stock of your body, maybe of your mind, How are things feeling right now? Are you stiff? Are you sore? Good. Let's go ahead and do an inhale with the shoulders up to the ears and exhale down. Good. Let's take another deep breath and we're going to inhale chin to chest. Okay. And then we're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale the left ear to the left shoulder, pressing away the right shoulder. Good. Inhale up, and we're going to exhale to the other side. Good. And let's come center. Let's go ahead and rotate the wrists. And adding to the next. Good. And switching up. Just waking up our hands. Good. And then placing our hands over our knees, making some small circles one way and small circles the other way. Good. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms all the way up. And then exhale, bring those hands down to heart center. Good. We'll inhale and then we'll exhale, chin to chest again. Taking a few breaths here. Maybe just working in some Ujjayi breath, right? That breath that's audible through the back of your throat. Good. All right, so from here, let's do some deep belly breathing. One hand to our heart and one hand to our abdomen. And we'll just count it down. So for 2, 3, 4, through the abdomen, blowing it up just like a big balloon. And breathing it up through the heart for 2, 3, 4. Good. Hold the breath. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's take another breath, right? Breathing out through our abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Up through our heart for 2, 3, 4. Hold. And release, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do a few more of those. Again, inhaling through the abdomen for 2, 3, 4. Up through the heart for 2, 3. Hold. And release, 2, 3, 4. Good. Let's go ahead and inhale the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, twisting over to the right. So the left arm is coming across the body. Maybe you're grabbing the knee to kind of use that as leverage to pull you deeper into the twist. Remember, we're using this right hand to keep ourselves sitting up nice and tall, nice and straight. Good. Inhale those arms up, and we're exhaling, twisting over to the opposite side. Good. Let's inhale the arms up, and we're going to exhale, come right over. Press that heart to the ground. Good. Walk those arms up and reverse our legs. So if we're sitting in an Indian cross style type situation, go ahead and just reverse that. Inhale the arms up, and exhale will bring us back over. Good. And we're walking those arms up. Let's create just a little bit of heat. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Good. Inhale up. And then we're going to exhale, just bringing the right arm down. Reaching up and over. Good. Inhale it up. And exhale over. Good. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's hold this one a little bit here. Breathing nice and steady, nice and slow. Good. And inhale it back up. And exhale, other side. Again, breathing nice and steady, nice and slow. Good. And bring that all back up. And let's just do one more neck roll. So we're inhaling, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up, and then we'll exhale, right ear, right shoulder. If you'd like to add just a tiny bit of weight, you can go ahead and drape this right hand over your head, reaching your fingertips away. Good. Inhale that up, and exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Again, you do have the option here of pressing very gently on that head, walking the fingertips away. Good job. All right, let's let that all go. And let's just do a few shoulder rolls before we roll over our knees and get into some gentler warm-ups. Good. So when you're ready, you're going to roll over your knees and come into a tabletop position. If you have a different way you would like to get there, that's okay too. This morning, I'd like to just start with some cat and cows. So we are going to curl the toes under, send that belly button to the mat, reach the tailbone up, press the heart through the hands, reach the chin up, inhale, good. Flatten the toes, exhale, push the mat away while you're trying to bring your belly button up to the ceiling. Good. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And let's come to that center neutral position, and we're going to start with some leg lifts. So we're going to go ahead and raise that right leg, right? And we're going to press the the sole of the foot up towards the ceiling or the sky. And we're going to reach that left arm out if we want to. We don't have to. It's just kind of an option here for us. Good. Let's press. And then we're going to exhale, round the spine and bring it all in. Good. Let's try a few more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Let's straighten the leg now. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And we'll go ahead, bring that arm down if we'd like to. We're going to take this right foot, crossing it over the left foot, making kind of a C shape with our body. We'll kind of let our hips go one way. It's okay if you have some more weight in that right hand than the left hand. Just pull that all the way. Good, and let's come back to center. So we'll start the other side. Again, we're going to press the sole of the foot into the ceiling or sky. And if we want to extend that arm, we will. We'll inhale, and then we'll exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. This time we're going to straighten that leg, and we can still lift that right arm if we'd like. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Let's bring the arm down if it's lifted. And the exhale, we'll go ahead, cross that leg over. And just pull your hip away. Breathing into that. Awesome. All right, let's come back up. And just do a few more cat and cows before we head into our first down dog. Good. We push the mat away. We go ahead, inhale, take all that breath in. And then we go ahead, bring the belly button down, exhale. Good, couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job, guys. So now we're going to come into our first down dog, right? Take some socks off if we have socks or slippers or whatever you would like to take off. We're going to curl our toes under. We're going to take another deep breath, and on the exhale, we'll come to our first down dog. Nice. So the first down dog always feels just a little bit stiffer, right? So maybe walk your dog out. That means just pedaling your feet, one and then the other. Let your head shake nice and loose, right? Let your head go. You don't need that right now. And just breathe. Good. Maybe you're even dipping one shoulder, dipping the other shoulder. Good. And maybe we take this left arm and kind of just reach it through for a dog twist. You don't have to though. But if you do one, you should definitely do the other. Good. And breathe. Lift that tailbone up. Good. Let's look to our feet and just walk, hop, step, or jump, hands to feet. Good. And then we're going to just go ahead, press the heart down.
And then exhale. We're going to roll up nice and slow. No need for a head rush. We're still breathing. We're still pushing our feet into the mat. As we inhale, those arms all the way up. Good. We're going to start some sun salutations. We're going to do the first one nice and slow. Then we'll get faster. Then we'll add on. And then we'll head into our balance practice. All right. So we're going to inhale the arms up. Slight back bend if you'd like. And then exhale. We're going to come all the way down. Our heart leads. Good. And then we're going to come back to a halfway lift. Good. And then we're going to exhale it back down. We're going to come up on the toes. We're either going to jump, walk, or step our feet back to a high plank. Good. And then we're going to lower safely down to chaturanga. And then we're going to inhale either into up dog or cobra. And cobra is just elbows bent, legs on the mat. Good. And then we're going to exhale, down dog. All right. So now that we've got that sequence, let's just speed it up and move in it and out it with the breath. So we're going to inhale, exhale, feet to hands. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. High to low. Inhale up. Exhale it back. Good. Feet to hands. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go high to low. Good. Inhale up. Exhale back. Feet to hands. Inhale it up. Exhale. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. High to low. Inhale. Exhale. Feet to hands. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Come up on the toes, send it back. Flow through. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Feet to hands. Inhale it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. And go back on the toes. Here we go. Fold through. Inhale it up. Exhale back. Good job, guys. Let's raise that right leg. Open the hips. Stack them on top. Good. We can stay here in three-legged dog, or we can flip in a flip dog if we'd like to. Press the hips up to the sky if you're in flip. Good. If you're flipped, start to unflip. Good. And then we're going to send that right leg through. We're going to come up to our first warrior one. Right? Doesn't have to be perfect. Don't think about it. Just come up. Check out your knee. Make sure it's in a safe right ankle. Good. And we're going to exhale. Come to warrior two. Straighten that leg. Reach, 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 reach for triangle. Oh, nice job. Inhale it back up. Bend that knee again. Good. And now bring your arms up. We're going to pivot on that back foot. And we're going to bring that knee down. Yes. We're doing some lunges. Good. Up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Lift it up. Straighten that right knee. Bring the arms behind you if you want, or you can reach them down to the ground. We're just going to come over into pyramid pose. Exhale. And breathe, right? Always breathing. right, let's place our hands back on the mat if they're not there already. Pivot on that back foot if you've adjusted it in any way, and then send the right foot back. High plank, low, high plank, low, high plank, low, and push through to up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, this time we're gonna lift that left leg up, stack the hips. Good. So we can stay here, or we can flip if we'd like. There's also a transition from here to wheel, although I'm not sure that my back is really warmed up enough to head into wheel, so I'm not going to do that right now. Good. If you're flip, remember, bring those glutes up. Good. If you're flip, let's unflip. Good. Let's bring that left foot to our hands and step right up into warrior one. Inhale. Good. Check your knee. Exhale, open warrior two. And then inhale, reach over for triangle. Straighten the leg. Press the right hand up into the ceiling. Really think about stacking hips on top of one another. Good. Inhale, exhale. Brings you all the way up. Good. And then we're just going to go ahead and pivot. Good. And we're going to go ahead and bring that right knee down to the mat. Good. And inhale it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Straighten that left leg. We're going to come over into a nice stretch. Right? You can adjust that right foot however you'd like. Your hands can be wherever they'd like. We really just want to make sure our heart is coming first. Shoulders back, heart out. And breathe. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and walk our hands to the center. Heels in, toes out. Good. And then let's heel toe the feet in. Good. We're going to bring the hands heart center. Exhale. We're going to go ahead and bring hands heart center. So we're going to come down into a squat. If you have any knee issues or it just doesn't feel good to do that, you're welcome to come into the squat however you would like. But if you want to just lower right down into it, that's great. So typically we want the heels pointed in, the toes pointed out. It's okay if your heels don't touch the mat, right? You're kind of up here, that's fine. So I think we're going to add a few frog jumps, and this will be the end of the warm-up. So those of you that have done frog jumps with me before, go on ahead. If not, I'm going to take you on a very short journey to teach you how. So frog jumps are just what they look like or sound like. You want your legs kind of looking like frog legs, like how they would look if they were to jump. So first things first, all we're going to do, right, is we're going to place our hands down on the mat. Oh, and I haven't done these in years, so let's take a fun journey together. So we're going to come down here like this. We're going to come up on our toes. We're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we're just going to kind of jump up with our legs bent, and then they kind of straighten out a little bit at the top if you kind of find that hang time. So it's more of a lift than it is a jump, to be honest. It's okay to get a little bit of hop in your step, in the beginning, but it's really that perineum lock that I always talk about, that muscle that's in between your elimination organs, right? You're breathing, and on that exhale, you're tightening that muscle and tightening your core with it to kind of hold yourself up. All right, so here's my first one. Let's see how it goes. We're going to inhale, exhale, and then I'm going to lift. And that's all it is, right? It's pretty easy, pretty unassuming. I'm going to show you what it looks like the other way. All right, inhale, exhale, and lift. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Good. All right, so if you've done a bunch, 1, 2, 3. Couple more. 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. Good job, guys. So from here, let's just go ahead and extend one leg out and stretch it out. Good, and let's move to the other one. And stretch it out. Awesome job, guys. All right, so we're gonna come up, heel toeing it, standing into mountain pose. And we're gonna spend some time working in balance postures. So first off, we wanna be nice and calm, right? I know we just did some jumps. So we wanna stand in mountain pose and kind of bring our breath back to a very comfortable place, that Ujjayi breath. So we're standing hip width distance apart. Our palms face forward, our shoulders are down and back. Right? No sway back, maybe tucking the tailbone just a little bit. Good. Finding that controlled breath. Good. So believe it or not, mountain pose is a balanced pose, right? You may not know it, but you are making small corrections to stand up on your feet. Good. If you do have a strap or a towel handy, this is always a great place to have a strap or a towel handy. But we're gonna just kind of start in some leg lifts. There's lots of places to go, so we're just gonna work to wherever we're at, right? So phase 1 is just coming up on the right toes and setting the weight in your left leg. Just standing here for a couple of breaths. Good. Now if you'd like, you can take your knee and bring that right up into your heart. Good. Now if you want to, we're going to extend this leg, right? This is a nice place for a strap. If you want to take the strap around the ball of your foot, I like to cross mine over, and then we're just going to pick it all the way up. Good. If you don't want to use a strap and you just want to grab those toes, you can do that too. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Good. Now if you have your knee, you're just going to turn that knee out. Good. If you have a strap, you're just going to take that strap, right, and bring it out. And of course, if you had your toes, just bring that out. Make a mudra with your hand if you know what they mean, whatever you want to do, right? So many options, so many places to go. Good. Now from here, right, let's drop the strap if you have it, and we're just gonna set our toes back behind us, right? So if you can see where my feet are, they're kind of just right behind me. Good. So we're gonna come over into a standing balance, and maybe we'll throw some Dekasana arms, some airplane arms. So I want you to start just from working here, just lifting your toes up a little bit. Every step you go, right, will be a little uncomfortable. Now when you find comfort in that balance, maybe just pick it up just a few notches. Good, just a few breaths. If you want to, hold those Dekasana arms. Nice job, everyone. All right, let's bring all that down. We're going to start on the other side. So, right, every posture is a choice. And if you can't find a calm space in your head, then you need to make a different choice, right? Because that's what this is about. Getting in shape is kind of a byproduct of yoga, but it is not the point of yoga. Right? There's no top of the hill for yoga, trust me. And if you are more interested in the physical postures than the mental aspect, which is okay, trust me, there's always something else. There's always an add-on. There's always something else, right? All right, so we're going to start by just lifting the left toes and setting our weight into the right foot. Good. And we'll make all those same choices. Maybe we're using a strap. Maybe we're going to bring our knees in, wherever we want to go. Good. And on an exhale, let's lift. Really think about pushing the mat away with that right foot. Grounding down. We don't want bent knees, but we don't want locked out knees. Good. Few breaths. And when you're ready, we'll open that leg out. Good. All right. We're going to let that all go, and we're just going to bring our toes behind us, right? Again, I'm just going to turn to the side so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but you don't have to turn. You can stay right where you are on your mat as you go ahead and bring those toes behind you. Good. Maybe making a decision with your arms. Maybe it's just the Dekasana arms, right? Maybe you're looking at a reverse mudra. Maybe you're reaching out in front of you, wherever you want to go. Right? So everything's a journey. So maybe we're lifting right from here. Maybe we're going a little bit further. Press the ball of your foot away from you. Good. Let's bring that all back down. And let's shake it out. All right, so let's try some dancer's postures. Again, great place for a strap. right? So our legs are coming back behind us. So if you want to, if you're using a strap, go ahead and make a little loop here. And then you're just going to put your toes in it, right? And you're putting the back of your foot in it as opposed to the sole, right? So again, we're going to inhale, we're going to exhale, we're just going to come right up and over. And we're reaching that left arm out. And we're here for a few breaths. Good job. All right, let's take that down and shake it out, and we're going to head to the other side. So again, we're going to use a strap if you'd like. If you don't want to use a strap, that's no problem. You're just going to be grabbing your toes and bringing that up and around, right? I really like the strap because of what it does is it forces me to stretch my arms back. And even though I'm balancing, I'm also gaining some flexibility here. Good job, everybody. All right, shake those feet out. Excellent job. So from here, let's go in to a tree pose. Yeah. So a tree pose, again, we're just, again, working wherever you want. So I'm going to give you a tree option. There is another option that we're going to do, which is a balance with a fold, okay? So we'll work through all the steps of tree, and then if you want to go further, you can, but if you don't want to do that this morning, you'll just be in tree. So again, we're on our mat, breathing nice and calm. We're going to lift that right heel, bring it right into our toe, and then we're turning that leg out, right? And we're making a choice, calf, ankle, calf, or thigh, but not the knee, right? We don't want to be adding pressure, pushing that kneecap away, right? So it's really one or the other. Good. You can either stay right here in tree, or you can come into standing half lotus. So you're just going to take that foot and bring it right into your, how about your left hip, if you will. And then you're going to go ahead and just work on pushing that knee down. Good. If you like this, you don't want to go any further, stay here for a few breaths. Otherwise, we're going to kind of bend that left knee, and then we're going to fold over. Right? The journey down is very important as we reach for the ground. Good. And now I'm going to go ahead and just lift that. Now, if you want, there's a twist here. You can bring this right arm around and try to grab those toes. And fold. Good. All right. So if you're in the bend, start letting go. Soften your knee to come up. Press that foot down. Good. Excellent. And then we'll come back into our tree. And we should all be together now in our trees. Good. And when you're ready, you'll let go of that. Good. And you'll shake it out. And then we'll get ready for the next side. All right. So again, resetting a mountain pose. Good. And then we're gonna go ahead, bring the heel up, bring that close, make a choice, and come wherever we'd like. Good. So maybe it's tree, and if it's tree, awesome. Stay right here. If you're wanting to come into that half lotus, you're gonna take the foot and bring it pretty close to that right hip crease, pushing that knee down. Good. And then if you want to, if you feel like it, you'll soften the knee as you bend and fold over. Reaching for that ground, and then we're reaching for that wrap around twist, grabbing the toes and folding through. Nice job. Let's let go. Soften the knee to bring yourself back up. And we're all meeting in tree. So there is a progression, right, to that standing leg fold, standing leg half lotus, right? You go all the way down into a squat and you're up just on your toes, right? So that's why whenever you find a comfortability in a pose, you can't let that go to your head. That can't be part of your self-esteem toolbox. I can do A, B, and C, right? It's not about that. It's about finding calmness, finding the point where you can work, but you're not overdoing it, right? And the point is obviously to observe without judgment, always. All right, let's come out of our tree and then shake it off. All right. So from here, let's do just a little sequence, right? It's just kind of silly. Don't take it very seriously. I haven't done it in years, so let's just see how it goes. So what we do first is we're going to come back into that dancer pose, right? So we're going to bring our foot up into our hands. We're going to come right up into that dancer pose. Now from here, we're going to, with soft knees, come all the way down to the ground. Good. And then we're going to reach out. We're going to let go of this leg, and we're going to come into half moon. Good. Take 2 breaths here. Good. Then we're going to reach both arms down to the ground. And we're going to come into another standing leg split. So we're just reaching our heart towards our leg, letting go. Good. And then we're going to reach back into half moon, right? Adjusting our feet however we need to adjust them, reaching up with the right arm, stacking those hips. Good. Then we're going to reach back for those toes. Then with soft legs, we're going to try to come back up into dancer's pose. Nice job. Let it all go. If you have a wall around you, that's a great place too. So let's try to do that sequence on the other side, see how it goes. All right, so we're going to come up to that dancer's pose, reaching. Good. Take a breath. And then with soft knees, we're coming all the way down to the mat. Good. Oh. See, one side's always a little bit smoother than the other side. So if you do fall out of it, that's okay. Just come back. Good. And we're reaching down. Knees are not locked out. Soft knees. Good. Stack those hips, open up, and then come into your half moon. Nice. Good. Now reaching both arms back down to the mat. Adjusting your feet however you'd like. And coming into that standing leg stretch. Good. Come back into your half moon. Great, and you can be moving your feet on the mat however seems fit for you. Good. Then we're going to catch those toes again. And with soft knees, we're going to come back up. Nice job, everyone. Let it all go. All right. So that was just a little taste of working in some balance. I hope you found some ease and I hope you found some places to work. Let's come back down to the mat. We're going to stretch those legs out and then head down for Shavasana. All right. So from here, we're going to press the heels in. And we're going to come into a butterfly stretch. We're going to bring the heart up. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to bring that heart over. And let's go ahead and just separate our legs nice and wide. Right, again, this should be a very comfortable position for you, right? If you're already feeling a stretch now, maybe take it back just a little bit. We're going to inhale the arms up, and we're going to exhale coming forward. This is a nice place for a block or even a wheel. Good. Let's inhale up. So again, if you have a strap handy or a towel handy, this is another great place for that. You can come, again, making a little loop right here. Good. You'll inhale the arms up, and then you're going to exhale. You're going to twist over to the right, and on the exhale, you're just going to fold down to that knee. And if you've got the strap, you can go ahead and just pull your hands over the strap to come on in. Right, pressing out with that heart. Let your head go if you want to, but let's make sure we're not doing one of these once we do that, right? I'm going to stay nice and steady here. Good, and if you'd like to, you can kind of drop that right arm to the inside of your leg and reach that left arm up and over. Good.
All right, come back up to center. And we're gonna just go to the other side. So if you want to use the strap, you can go ahead and get ready for that. We'll inhale, exhale, we'll lean over, we'll inhale again, and we'll exhale, we'll fold over that left leg. Remember, let's not create tension in our calves or in our thighs, right? You can't bend a brick wall. Every exhale is just another invitation to maybe go further if you want to. Good. Stay here. If you want to come into that back stretch, we'll take the left arm, bring it to the inside, and breathing the right arm up and over. Good. Let's come up using that core to bring us back up. And we're going to bring these legs back in. Good. And we're going to come to that butterfly position again. But this time we're going to kind of scoot around. Right, so we're laying on our mat because we are going to head down for Shavasana. So let's just bring the knees up and then bring them into our heart. And we're just going to roll back. Good. And then from here, we'll come into a happy baby. Just rolling back and forth, pressing our knees into our mat or ground, floor, wherever you are. Rolling from one side to the other. Press those knees into the carpet. Good. When you're ready, you'll press the soles of the feet together and you'll let the legs fall down. Coming into cobbler's pose, just taking a moment here. It's a good place if you want to take a blanket for Shavasana. Go ahead and get warm, get comfortable. And then when you're ready, you'll extend one leg out. And you'll extend the next leg out. If there's any other movements you feel like you need to do, go ahead and do them before we settle down into Shavasana. Corpse pose, right? Our rest. Good. When you're ready, you'll keep your eyes closed and staying lying on the mat. We'll go ahead and kind of take a little bit of stock here. Again, going through our body. Where are we still holding on to tension? And then we systematically let all of that tension go. We start with our toes. Is there any tension there? If there is, maybe you just have to flex them and then let them go. Letting your calves be nice and soft. Feeling your knees relax. Your thighs start to relax and they feel warm. You feel the thighs melt into the mat. Your hips seem supple and open, and they almost melt right into the mat. You notice your breathing is different now. It's no longer the controlled Ujjayi breath of the class. It's no longer labored. Maybe you take a second to just observe with your breath where it is when you're resting. You think about your shoulders begin to just relax away from your body. Your head relaxes. Your eyes relax. Your tongue rests comfortably on the roof of your mouth. You are so relaxed. You no longer see yourself as a separate entity. If you're ready to come back, start making small movements. Coming back into your body. Maybe you make small movements at first. Maybe they're big movements. Maybe you're reaching way up over your head and stretching. Taking all the time you need. And when you're ready, you'll roll to your left side in the fetus position, coming from corpse to fetus. There's no rush here. It's all in your own time. Taking a few moments in the fetus position. And when you're ready, we'll all meet in a seated position with our hands at heart center. Maybe we walk through our day with peace, peace in our speech, our thoughts, and in our heart. Maybe also be able to forgive ourselves and others when we can't walk through peace and speech. Remembering that we are imperfect human beings. We strive to do better, but perfection is not obtainable. And we learn to forgive ourselves and each other. Excellent, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed all of those fun balances poses, and I will see you back Monday at 8:30. Thank you so much.